Namaste, myself Dr. Nandini. I welcome you to my channel Heal to Bliss. Today in this video, we will learn what are the yogic techniques for pregnancy. Pregnancy is the most precious and important event in a woman's life. Not only on woman's life, but the one who is connected to all the women, especially husband, family members and friends. Do you think pregnancy is only a pathological or a stressful factor? No. Pathological factor does have an effect on hormonal changes as well as the psychological factor. I am here to tell you few of the tips that will be helpful for you. First, we will talk about the food. That is most important part. All the pregnant ladies are essential to take equal amount as a balanced diet which contain carbohydrate, proteins and fat. You can have any kind of food, but the most important thing that need to be mentioned here is don't take tamarind. Why? Because this reduces your hemoglobin content in your body level. Some women even have a diet whether she can take papaya or pineapple. It is matter of the quantity. It doesn't have any sense if you talk or if somebody suggesting don't have potato or papaya. You can take, but it only depends upon the number or quantity how much you are taking of. So your food should always be balanced. The first important thing, add number of green leafy vegetables that improves your hemoglobin content in your body, and liter of water that you have intakes. For improving your hemoglobin content in your body, please take which is full of nourished of iron content like dates, pomegranate, etc. If you having that you are feeling that your hemoglobin is not much improved in stages, you can also go with iron content. For example, when you are continuously taking any beetroot, but you feel that your hemoglobin is not raising up, so you can always go with citrus fruit. For example, lemon, or have a combination of lemon and then pomegranate or lemon, orange and or any gooseberries, because all the citrus food helps in absorption of this folic acid and iron content. Okay, now we will talk about water intake. We already know all the pregnancy during the stage they feel and they come across the problem of constipations. So constipation is a main and problematic cases in all the pregnant ladies. So we need to drink at least 3 liters of water or 8 to 9 glasses of water. Always drink your water sip by sip. Don't over drink of water, because you will always have a problem of urination. And don't reduce your steps too. Don't reduce your content or the quantity of your water also. You can always go with fruit juices, salads, etc. The next step is that you need to focus is your thought or stress pattern. Don't be stressful. Thought is much more important. What you are, that you become. Never go on watching a serials and sit and cry in front of a television. Always go reading a good books, because whatever you train yourself during this pregnancy period, this is a training for your kid. So always train in a positive attitude and a good measures. So go to library, you can read some good books, you can see much motivational videos, or go to temple or any other place where you feel good, where you feel energetic, and talk always any type of motivational or positive thoughts and positive talks. Now the last one is sleep. Sleep plays an important role in everyone's life. Always sleep for 6 to 8 hours, which is much more needed. But they are too long time. And include here all the regulatory practices like asanas, pranayams, etc. Because pregnant ladies is always required a healthy physical as well as mental practices that we are gonna learn today. We will stand in Thadasana. The first practice will be for breathing. Join your both the hands together, palms distance. Inhale, hands back. Exhale, together. Inhale, front. Exhale, front. Last round. Inhale, back. Exhale, front. Now we will go with forward and backward bending. Slowly come to center. Slowly inhale,
And from your lower back, do not strain too much.
Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come to center. Now separate your both the legs apart. Take your both the hands to your hip region and slowly bend. Do not strain yourself. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come to center. Slowly the next practice will be twisting. For that, separate your legs apart. Take your both the hands to the shoulder level. Now you need to twist. 1, 2, 3 and hold. 1, 2, 3. Continue in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3. Slowly come to center. Now we will move towards the next practice, that is Ardha Kati Chakrasana. Take your right hand to the shoulder level, palms up, take it further, give a nice stretch and bend to the other side. The other hand hanging freely, look straight, breathing should be normal. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly come to center. Slowly bring your hands down. We will continue the same practice on other side. Hand to the shoulder level, palms up. Give a nice stretch at the center and bend to the other side. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come to center. Shoulder level. Now in standing practice, the next practice is Trikonasana. Separate your legs. Take your both the hands to the shoulder level and bend to one side. Look straight. Hold with the normal breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same practice on the other side. Slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come to center. Bring your both the legs together and relax. We'll sit in any comfortable meditative posture. First practice is butterfly. We'll join our both the foots together. Interlock all the fingers and try to hold our feet and try to move. Try to move as much as possible. This helps for your pelvic floor muscles to be strengthened. Move, move. You can also push it as much as possible, but don't pressure your thighs or don't give stress much. And slowly hold with normal breathing. Sit straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and slowly exhale. Bend forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come to center. Slowly unlock your both the legs together. Try to relax yourself. The next practice is tiger breathing. So slowly bend your both the knees one by one. Take the position of tiger. Your hand, your knees and your foot should be in one line. We'll do this practice with breathing. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Slowly relax yourself in
Tatangasana.
and slowly come to Vajrasana. This Vajrasana is really helpful in cases of indigestion. So after food you can continue Vajrasana. Now we will slowly move towards pranayam techniques. Sit in any comfortable meditative posture for pranayam. The first technique is chanting. You can chant any of these vibration that needs to be created. We will start with Akara, Ukara and Makara. It is a combination of all three is Omkara. We'll chant Akara 3 times. Inhale while exhale, chant Akara. Now, while exhaling, we will chant Ukara. Now we will chant Makara. Feel the vibration. Try to merge with the resonance. Observe all positive energy within you. The next practice is Anulom Vilom. For that, adopt Nasika Mudra. Ring and thumb. Slowly inhale from your left. Exhale to right. Exhale right. Exhale to left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Exhale right. Exhale left. Slowly drop down your hands down. The next practice is cooling pranayama. There are variety of cooling pranayam. I will perform 2 for you. Fold your tongue as a tube. Inhale from your mouth and exhale to your nostril. The next is clench your teeth together. Inhale from your mouth. Exhale to your nostril. This pranayam even helps on to reduce your acidity problem. Now the last practice is Bhramari. It helps to reduce your mental tension. Adopt Shanmukhi Mudra. Inhale while exhale, chant Nakara. Slowly drop down your hands. Observe this vibration. Try to relax. Hope you all like my videos. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos. These videos are for first trimesters. My second part of second and third trimesters is coming soon. Stay happy and stay healthy. Thank you.